You know that one of the most famous ancient Roman painters was a woman.
Thanks to Ancient History Girl for that profile of a famous female painter in Roman times that I had not heard of before. It's fascinating stuff. It also inspired me for a book. I had forgotten that I had this book, Women in Science, 50 Fearless Pioneers Who Changed the World. This is great for kids. It's also great for adults. You have really cool illustration on one page and then a profile on the other page about what they did and why they did it. It gets into the social fabric of the times as well, and how oftentimes these women had to fight through discrimination to get where they were and had to be 2 or 3 times as smart as the men in the room. For me, this was really a great book because I've really tried hard to pay attention to female scientists and learn about them as I've been studying science my whole life. And I only knew about half the names in this book. So for me, it was a great study, and I got it for myself about 10 years ago and read through it. And now my 5-year-old is just about the age where she's into this. And so we're about to start reading this together. And if you know any youngsters into science, let me recommend 2 shows as well. On Netflix, Ada Twist Scientist is great, based on the books with Rosie Revere, the engineer, and Ada Twist, and Iggy Peck, the architect. But also on PBS, there is Eleanor Wonders Why. That's more for like the 4 to 6 to 7-year-old range, and for my 5-year-old, it's just perfect. It's this little bunny and her animal friends wandering around asking questions about why things work. So if you have any great young scientist shows, I've got a kid who would love to watch them, and we've been having a lot of fun exploring that together. And for anyone who wants to learn more about women in science, this is a great primer. And if you want to hear more about this, I have other books on this topic. So Women in Science, for sure.